morning, everybody. It's Ed here at Nutrition World. I want to introduce you to another location for Optimize You. You know, Nutrition World has Optimize You downstairs. They do so many wonderful things for everyone in Chattanooga that have to do with hormones and health and IVs. But they've got a new location here. It's right across from Audrey's and Panda and Northgate Mall on 153. And Josh Porter, who's opening the door for me, is proprietor, the physician assistant in charge. Hey, Josh.
Hey, man, how are you?
We are early morning over here. You and I both just finished working out at Crunch Fitness across the street.
That's right.
And I'm excited for you with this new, beautiful location on 153.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm looking here at your services: cold plunge, red light, infrared sauna, compression boost.
Mm-hmm.
All those are $15 a piece.
That's it. Yeah, we give the first session is free for any of our recovery services. And then as our clients become more, interested in using those, they actually get those as part of our concierge package.
Wow. And your main focus is helping women and men have balanced hormones.
That's right. Yeah, our passion is hormone optimization in men and women, in the aging person in particular, but that could also include, somebody who's a younger individual who's got issues.
And you and I did an interview. We did one on women and one on men on nutritionw.com under the podcast. You explained the safety of this to a point that was just unbelievably comforting for everyone, because the old myth is, all hormones are dangerous. They're going to increase risk of disease. Right. It's simply not true. In fact, it's kind of true that if you get too low hormones, you certainly create a new list of side effects.
Yeah, and I think the more data that comes out, the more we are comfortable with the safety, and even going back and re-looking at old data and understanding that there was probably some manipulation, misunderstanding of the data. So this is a very safe industry of medicine when done correctly.
When done correctly.
Yeah, right. There's a lot of myths out there. There's a lot of people who try to do this on their own, and so I think that's one of our passions, is to help someone do it in an appropriate way, in a physiological way, when it's the right time.
When it's the right time, and that's what I would say, 35 years old to 40s when it kind of starts.
Yeah, I'd say somewhere in that ballpark for men and women, as they start to age and things start to change on them, and they're like, man, what is going on here? It's probably a good time to call me.
Increased quality of life. I want to walk back here real quick, and let's go back. I want to show them the CRAU chamber that you have. It is amazing. This office, I'm jealous because you have such beautiful rooms. You have access to all your great staff. Now has beautiful offices to sit in. And how many people do you have working up here?
So we have 5 employees on this side. We have 4 on the other location. So we've got a total of 9 at our other location underneath.
Now this is the one that scares me.
But here's the cold plunge. So this is
how cold?
It sits about 46, 48 degrees, somewhere in that ballpark. We can change it. It actually is interesting. You can actually make this hot. So it's a cool.
Really?
Yeah. But we keep it cold just for the benefits. You talk about emotional stability. You talk about dopamine release. Brown fat lipolysis, so the ability to burn fat. So you can see, but it's pretty chilly. The goal of cryotherapy or cold plunging is to work yourself up to about 3 to 5 minutes.
Okay.
Most people, you're starting off with 30 seconds, and you've got to work through breathing opportunities and techniques. But as time goes on and as you get more comfortable with it, you can really see that you can get up to 3 to 5 minutes, and that's about as much as you need.
Wow. I know it's incredibly therapeutic. In fact, I have a podcast called The Holistic Navigator. On there, I did one called How to Be Your Own Superhero, and I spoke about how I go downtown and do the minus 160 degrees, not in water, but in the room where you stand for about 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I never sleep any better than I do those few nights afterwards, and inflammation goes down. It is truly anti-aging, which is what I'm certainly a part of.
Yeah, and that's why we have it. Is a lot of my clients will use this for a period of time and then realize, man, this stuff works so well. I'm going to get one of these for my house. And that's fantastic, because what we're trying to do is to help people understand that there are processes that you can do in your own home that can make this this is reasonable, it's economical, and I feel better when I do it.
Absolutely. There's so much we can do that we don't realize we can do as we start aging.
Right.
Aging is not inevitable as far as the end is. We all are going to pass away, but we don't have to be turning 50, 60 and feeling like we're 80 and 90. We
That's
just
right.
simply don't. I think my life's been devoted to that and yours too. Tell people how they can contact you.
Yeah, so we have one phone number for both locations, and that is 423-206-9753. We have the mothership location, which is 6245 Vance Road on the lower level of Nutrition World. And then this new location is 5241 Highway 153, Suite 121, right across from the New Crunch Fitness, right on 153. It's a great location.
Thank you so much, Josh. I'm so excited for you, and we're going to keep on partnering.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Ed.
Bye-bye.